Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss upon solid state chapter from basic to advanced to score 140 plus. Okay, our target is 140 plus और डिटेल में मैं सारे चैप्टर्स के आपको क्विक रिवीजन कराने वाला हूँ फ्रॉम बेसिक टू एडवांस, तो पूरा वीडियो एंड तक जरूर देखिएगा. एंड ऑन दिस दैट इज 21 सितंबर मंडे मैं सॉलिड स्टेट चैप्टर आपको करा रहा हूँ. After that, that is on 24th, that is Thursday, हाइड्रोजन peroxide चैप्टर को आपको डिटेल में फ्रॉम बेसिक टू एडवांस वीडियो मिल जाएगा एट शार्प 9 AM. ओके, सो आपको PDF, इफ यू वांट द PDF of the lecture, just join the Get a Reaction Telegram channel and share this with minimum 10 students. Try to share this as much as possible and डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल. सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए, ऐसे वीडियोस आपके लिए आने ही वाले हैं फ्यूचर में. एंड पूरा बेसिक टू एडवांस में नीट का सिलेबस खत्म करने वाला हूँ ऑन दिस चैनल. एंड वी आर दी फर्स्ट एवर यूट्यूब चैनल टू हैव दी 100 ट्रिक्स. उसका भी फ़ायदा आप उठा सकते हो. बहुत सारे ट्रिक्स हमारे चैनल पे अवेलेबल हैं जो आपको 140 स्कोर करने में हेल्प करेंगे. ओके, सो हियर वी स्टार्ट द चैप्टर दैट इज क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ सॉलिड्स. And solids are mainly classified into two forms, that is amorphous solid and crystalline solid. Okay, as the name suggests, amorphous and crystalline. Crystalline means that have this regular arrangement. Okay, regular arrangement means, see this structure, the molecules are regularly or properly arranged one upon another. Okay, example is NaCl. बट इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट amorphous solid मतलब ऐसे सॉलिड्स होते हैं ऑन विच द पार्टिकल्स आर नॉट प्रॉपरली अरेंज. जस्ट सी दिस एग्जाम्पल, दे आर नॉट इवेंचुअली अरेंज्ड. जस्ट यहाँ पे देखिए, एक पार्टिकल दूसरे से कनेक्टेड है, देन थर्ड कनेक्टेड, देन फोर्थ इज कनेक्टेड विद दैट, बट ऑन दिस you can't get the connection. That is amorphous solid. They don't have the regular arrangement. Example is glass. Okay, देन amorphous solid related questions. एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा. amorphous solid is also known as pseudo solid. just remember this, they resemble the structure of solid but they are not the solid. example is eraser. you know the eraser को मैं आपको बोलूं तो that is not properly a solid. okay, that is semi solid type. okay, प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट उनके मॉलिक्यूल्स को नहीं होते हैं. इफ़ यू कट दैट इरेजर, दैट यू विल गेट सम पोर्स इन इट. दैट इज नॉट प्रॉपर सॉलिड. सॉलिड मीन्स देयर शुड नॉट बी एनी पोर्स. ओके, सो amorphous सॉलिड का दूसरा नाम क्या है? दैट इज इट्स ऑल्सो नोन एज सूडो सॉलिड एंड सुपर कूल लिक्विड. जस्ट रिमेंबर दीज नेम्स, फ्रॉम दैट क्वेश्चंस आपको मिल सकते हैं. इंटरेस्टिंग बात इज ग्लास. Example is glass. as we know, the example of amorphous solid is glass. आपको पता होगा शायद, अगर आपने कहीं पे ग्लास देखा होगा तो थिन और थिक का कुछ मैटर होता है. दे आर थिक फ्रॉम द बॉटम एंड थिन फ्रॉम द अपर साइड. ये कब पॉसिबल होता है? अगर आप ग्लास लगाते हो आफ्टर 10 to 12 years. आफ्टर 10 to 12 years the glass become thin from the upper side and thick from the down or bottom. Reason is, as the molecules are not properly arranged नहीं है molecules, तो molecules जो हैं that upper side molecules try to retain in the downer side. और इसकी वजह से जो upper side के molecules है, समझिए ऐसे molecules थे, उसमें से ये जो molecules हैं that will retain to the downer side. इसके लिए यहाँ पे thick आपको दिखेगा ग्लास में आफ्टर 10 to 12 years, एंड अपर साइड के जो ग्लास हो जाते हैं वो पतले हो जाते हैं, दैट इज थिन. ओके, दिस इज द इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट जो आपको पता रहना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट इज प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ क्रिस्टलाइन एंड amorphous. फ्रॉम दीज देयर विल बी वन फिक्स क्वेश्चन इन नीट. सो ये चार्ट आपको आना चाहिए, एनसीईआरटी में प्रॉपरली दिया गया है. जस्ट वी हैव दी एक ओवरव्यू हम लोग ले लेते हैं, देन उसके बाद हम लोग और भी चीज़ों पे कंटिन्यू करेंगे. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अरेंजमेंट, for the crystalline solid, arrangement are long range. Okay, long range arrangement means long order range order means that is they have the proper arrangement from for the long way. ओके ज़्यादा लंबे तक आप जाते हो तो भी आपको अरेंजमेंट्स जो हैं वो प्रॉपरली मिलते हैं. द अरेंजमेंट्स इज रेगुलर इन फॉर्म. ओके फ्रॉम लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस तक अगर आप जाते हो द अरेंजमेंट विल बी ऑलवेज सेम. बट इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अमॉर्फस just resemble the structure of powder. If I tell you that powder को तीन जो हमारे स्पेसिफिक फॉर्म है that is solid, liquid and gas उनमें डिफाइन कीजिए तो आप किसको करोगे? It is not a gas, it is not a liquid, so always you will tell that powder is solid. But as मुझे पता है आपको पता है पाउडर कभी भी सॉलिड नहीं होता. दैट इज अमॉर्फस सॉलिड एज इट्स स्ट्रक्चर इज नॉट फिक्स. ओके सो एज शॉर्टर डिस्टेंस पे ही जैसे आप जाते हो मॉलिक्यूल्स जो है अरेंजमेंट उनकी बिगड़ जाती है. ओके इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट मेल्टिंग पॉइंट एंड बॉइलिंग पॉइंट, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट जो होती है इसकी फिक्स होती है. क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड्स हैव ऑलवेज द फिक्स मेल्टिंग पॉइंट. दैट इज इफ यू आर टॉकिंग ऐसे ही हम जस्ट एन एग्जांपल मैं ले रहा हूं यहाँ पे वाटर का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट कितना होता है. बॉइलिंग पॉइंट हम बात कर लेते हैं. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बॉइलिंग पॉइंट 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस होता है. दैट इज टोटली फिक्स. फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस दैट इज फिक्स. दैट इज ऑलवेज सीन इन क्रिस्टलाइन. ओके बट इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट amorphous solid there is not a fixed range of temperature for particular solid. जैसे कि हम बात करते हैं if a molecule, if you are talking about powder, some powder molecule will be larger, some powder molecule will be smaller. तो सब पे हीट जो है वो इवेंचुअली प्रॉपरली नहीं लग पाती और इसकी वजह से दैट चेंजेस द रेंज ऑफ टेम्परेचर एंड दैट इज नॉट फिक्स इन amorphous solid. ओके आई होप क्लियरिटी आ रही होगी आपको. देन heat of fusion. What is heat of fusion? That is, just remember this, heat of fusion is fixed in crystalline, and if you are talking about heat of fusion in amorphous, that is infinite. The reason is eventually large particle, small particle, large particle shape is not properly arranged in amorphous, so all particles have the different criteria, so heat of fusion for the पर्टिकुलर पार्टिकल इज डिफरेंट. इसकी वजह से इसका डेफिनेट आपको मिलेगा एंड दैट इज डेफिनेट एंड इट इज इनडेफिनेट. नेक्स्ट इज कंप्रेसिबिलिटी. दैट इज ऑलवेज रिजिड इन स्ट्रक्चर. एज वी नो इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट आइस, जस्ट रिजेंबल दिस स्ट्रक्चर आइस. दैट इज क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड एंड दैट इज ऑलवेज रिजिड. कड़क होता है, ठीक है, स्ट्रांग होता है. सॉलिड जो होता है दैट इज प्रॉपर शेप होती है. बट इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट amorphous solid, just resemble the structure of powder. They have the compressibility? No. अगर आप उसको कंप्रेस करोगे, yes, it will easily compress. Okay, so it don't have the particular structure और rigidity उसके अंदर नहीं होती. नेक्स्ट इज प्रॉपर्टी. इसके ही हम आगे थोड़ा सा और देख लेते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज कटिंग ऑफ शार्प एजेस. If you cut the crystalline solid with the sharp edges, just cut and ice, just cut and ice, there will be smooth. जैसे आप कट करोगे there will be two parts. That cut part will always be smooth and the second cut part will always also be smooth. That is always seen in crystalline solid. But if you are talking about amorphous solid, just resemble the structure of eraser. If you cut the eraser, the particles are not properly arranged, so you will get the holes in it. That is amorphous solid. Okay, I hope clear होगा. Next is, that is, यहाँ से questions हर बार आते हैं. The question from this topic is always asked in NEET exams. That is isotropicity. ठीक है, crystalline solids are anisotropic and amorphous solids are isotropic. Okay, just remember these points. That is, amorphous solids are isotropic, crystalline solids are anisotropic. Then there will be a question strike in your mind, that is, what is anisotropic, what is isotropic. Anisotropic means that the properties will always in the simple one direction. Just remember this. Direction dependent होते हैं, they have the direction dependent. Always remember this. Anisotropic means they are always direction dependent. Properties are direction dependent. Anisotropic means, that is isotropic means, they are not properly direction dependent. Okay, irregularity in direction can be seen. Next is symmetry. Yes, as we know, जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, if we cut that will always form a symmetry. Yes, it can form a symmetry, but in amorphous, just remember the structure of powder. Some are small, some are big particles, so they don't have this symmetry. Next is interfacial angles. What are interfacial angles? That is, if you are talking about a simple cube, that cube have the angles, that is alpha, beta and gamma. डिटेल में हम आगे बात करेंगे इसके ऊपर, आगे डिटेल में चैप्टर में बात करते हैं. But they don't have the interfacial angles as they are not properly arranged. Okay. Next is type of crystalline solid. What are the crystalline solid? Just remember this, there are totally 4 type of crystalline solid. जैसे कि हमने बात किया amorphous and crystalline. Amorphous are not the solid, that are pseudo solids or supercooled liquid. So उसको हम डिटेल में बात नहीं करेंगे. The chapter name is solid, so we are going to focus on only crystalline solid. Type of crystalline solids, mainly they are of 4 type. The first one is molecular solid, next is ionic solid, after that metallic solid, covalent solid. Okay, in molecular solid there are total 3 types. Just remember this. PDF iski, you will get the PDF of this lecture in our Telegram channel. Just join the Telegram channel. Just search that, get a reaction on Telegram and join that Telegram channel. वहाँ पे आपको PDF मिल जाएगी. 500 से ऊपर students वहाँ पे join हैं, and there you will get the PDF of all materials, handwritten notes and 15-year question paper, everything. Okay. So non-polar, polar and hydrogen bonding, these are the 3 types of molecular solid. Just see this in detail. If you are talking about molecular solid, just remember this. Molecular solids, the first one is polar. यहाँ पे उल्टा हो गया है. Polar is dipole. Okay, just remember this. Polar is dipole. Non-polar is, just remember this. यहाँ पे उल्टा हो गया है. Polar is dipole. Okay, and polar means that forms positive and negative, both that. Then examples will be HCl, SO2, and they are soft, insulator, and melting point is also low. Just remember this. If you are talking about non-polar means they have the similar charge, that is H2. Just remember this H2, that will we have H plus and H plus. They resemble the non-polar solid. If you are talking about Cl2, then Cl minus. Okay, so they are non-polar. Examples are here: argon, CCl4, H2, I2, CO2. These all are non-polar in nature, and physical nature will be soft, insulator, and melting point is also very low. If you are talking about हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डेड होते हैं, तो we have the hydrogen bonding. Example is H2O of ice. Physical nature की बात करें, if you are talking about physical nature, as we all know, ice is in hard form, insulator and lower melting point. There one question will strike in your mind, that it's a form of water, then it should always conduct electricity. ये दिमाग में आएगा आपके. But as we all know, water, that is pure water, doesn't conduct electricity. Just remember this, pure water doesn't conduct electricity. Okay, pure water means when the clouds start the raining. Okay, जब वहाँ cloud से पानी निकलता है, द फर्स्ट वाटर ड्रॉपलेट केम फ्रॉम द क्लाउड्स दैट इज इन प्योर फॉर्म, but after it is coming in our atmosphere, it combined with the pollution, with different type of gases or dust particles, and there forms the charges. Okay, उसके अंदर कुछ ना कुछ molecules आ जाते हैं, there will be interaction of some molecules. Okay, and that molecules or ions try to conduct the electricity. So after that we will get the final rain water that can conduct the electricity, because there are some dust particles, some gases are interrupt that pure water, but pure water never conduct electricity. That is always an insulator. Remember this. Okay, if you are talking about ionic solid, what are ionic solid? As the name suggests, there will be ions and the bonding will be electrostatic bonding. ठीक है, and the forces that also known as bonding is also known as Coulombic bonding. Just remember this. Example is, as the name suggests, ions, so NaCl, Na plus, Cl minus, MgO, Mg plus 2, O minus 2. So there are formation of plus ions and minus ion. Okay, and that is totally bonding is known as electrostatic bonding or Coulombic bonding. Examples याद करने की जरूरत है. Just remember these examples. Physical nature is hard but brittle in nature. They are insulator. Just remember this, insulator in solid form, but they are conductor in molten form. As we discussed, if you are talking about only NaCl, if you are talking about only NaCl cube, then if you apply the current, they doesn't pass that current from one molecule to another molecule. That is simple funda. But if you dissolve this cubes, that is NaCl cubes, in water, then water will be ionic in nature, and that can conduct the electricity, that will act as an electricity. So in solid form it is insulator, in molten form it is conductor. Just remember this. Okay, there will be one question in your mind, as NaCl positive, NaCl that is Na plus and Cl minus, here it is known as ionic solid. Here we are forming plus and minus. बस आपके दिमाग में ये आएगा. You also told that polar is always having, that is polar, just remember this, this is opposite. Okay, polar is always having HCl. Here also formation of positive and minus. So why HCl is not put on this? एक एग्जाम्पल दिमाग में आएगा कि HCl is always forming H plus and Cl minus, then why it is not ionic solid? Why it is polar solid? Just remember this, there is a difference, small little difference in polar and ionic. Polar means they are partially positive, partially negative. They are not fully positive, fully negative. If you are talking about HCl, there is partially positive, they are partially negative. This force is only for some criterias or some extension. ज़्यादा limited रहते हैं. These forces are limited. Okay, but if you are talking about NaCl, that positive and negative, NaCl positive and negative, they are not limited. They are very much attractive with each other and they forms hard metal. That is the reason their melting point is high, but this bond is temporary bond and so its melting point is low. Just remember this concept should be clear in your mind. Okay, then if you are talking about metallic solid, just मैं एक clue देता हूँ. What are the metals? Just remember this. Just take example of FeSO4, MgSO4. Here, if you are talking about two separation, positive and negative, Fe will form Fe plus 2, Mg will form Mg plus 2. Just there is a conclusion. Always metal have the positive charge. Just remember this, metal have the positive charge. Here Fe plus 2, Mg plus 2, if you are talking about NaCl, Na plus 2, AgCl, Ag plus 1. So metal is always positive charge. Just remember this. Okay, and non-metal is always negative charge. Just remember this conclusion or point. So if you are talking about metallic solid, there will be positive ions over the negative. Okay, bonding will be, as the name suggests, metallic bonding. Examples will be metals, that is silver, copper, that is iron, copper, silver, magnesium. As we all know, metals are always hard but ductile in nature. Ductile means ductility and malleability means, just remember this, ductile means you can smash that solid into sword बनाते हैं ना, तलवार, sword. Okay, that तलवार कैसे बनती है? just लोखंड को लोग क्या करते हैं, try to beat that at particular point, that hardness come to scrap और उसका structure change हो जाता है. that structure modification is known as ductility. Okay, and fairly, that is melting point is very much high and they are conductor. And the last one is covalent or network solid. Here examples, constituent particles are, just remember this, these particles are always atoms. Okay, bonding is, as the name suggests, covalent solid, the bonding will be covalent bonding. Covalent bonding means sharing of electrons. Just remember this, there will be sharing of electrons. Examples are quartz. Quartz को हम क्या बोलते हैं? That is SiO2. Just remember this, SiO2 is known as quartz. SiC, diamond and graphite. Just remember these examples. Here one exception, एग्जाम में ये पूछा जाता है, what do you mean by quartz, और quartz is an example of which type of solid. ये क्वेश्चन नीट में पूछा गया है. In NEET you will get this question. Quartz is an example of which type of solid, or SiO2 is the example of which type of solid. Just remember this, these are the examples of network solid or covalent solid. There is an exception. These all are insulator and hard also. But there is an exception, graphite is soft in nature and it is conductor. It is not insulator, it is conductor. Just remember this, this is an exception, exam point of view. Just remember this, network solid always they are hard in nature, insulator, melting point is low. But if you are talking about graphite, there will be opposite, totally hard, then it is soft. If you are talking about that all are in insulator, they are conductors, and melting point or boiling point is also high. Next is crystalline lattice. What do you mean by lattice? We are going to discuss in this point. Just remember this, this is the connection. This connection is for this one and this one. This is connecting both these lines. Okay, so this connection, this small atom is known as lattice. Just remember this. Okay, if you are talking about simple cube, this is the simple cube and it is trying to make the wall. Just in example, if you are talking about, just take a brick and that brick, after adding, you form an wall. Okay, तो एक ईंट ले लीजिए, पत्थर ले लीजिए, ईंट, और जिससे हम लोग क्या बना रहे हैं, दीवार बना रहे हैं. यू आर मेकिंग द वॉल. तो सिंपल, दैट सिंपल 1 cube of brick is known as unit cell, and that total will be known as crystal lattice. Okay, I hope यहाँ पे clarity हो चुकी होगी. That small portion which is making that big one is known as unit cell, and that connection, small connection which making it to possible, that is known as lattice. Okay, then if you are talking about 3D unit cell, what are the 3D unit cell? Just remember this 3D unit cell. This is the 3D unit cell. Okay, here angles are ABC, edge length is ABC. Just remember this, this edge and this edge. That edge is A, this edge is B, and this edge is C. Just remember this. Okay, this edge is A, this edge is B, and this edge is C. Here is the naming, पहले से ही हो चुकी है. Okay, and angles आपको कैसे find करने हैं? Interfacial angles. What are the interfacial angles? Just remember this. This is A, so opposite of A will be alpha. Just remember this. If you are talking about this is B, the opposite of this will be beta. If you are talking about this angle is C, the opposite of will be gamma. So remember this, opposite of A will be alpha, opposite of B will be beta, and opposite of C will be gamma. Just remember this. Okay. Then comes the, with respect to 7 parameters, there are some other units also. On the basis of these 3D structures, there are 7 type of crystal lattice. We are talking about Bravais lattice. If you are talking about crystal lattice, these are 7 different type of structures, 3D units. That is known as Bravais lattice or simply system, crystal systems. These are the 7. Now I am going to provide you one trick how to remember these edges and all. Here, these are the names, these are the edges, these are the angles. How to remember these all in just 2 seconds or 2 minutes or 1 minute? Just remember this. This is the trick. As we all know, CEO, you will always remember this CEO, that is Chief Executive Officer, all you know. As same, CTO is also there, that is Chief Technical Officer. Okay, so just remember this, write this name CTO. मैं हूँ रोतड़ी. Just remember this trick, CTO, मैं हूँ रोतड़ी. Okay, just after this you can write these names in sequence. C means cubic, T means tetragonal, O means orthorhombic, M means monoclinical, H means hexagonal, rho means rhombohedral, tri means triclinic. Just remember this trick. CTO as CEO you can remember, so on resemble that, remember this CTO. Okay, CTO मैं हूँ रोतड़ी. Okay, then you can write this easily. Okay, and just remember this tri, that is triclinic, is the most unsymmetrical structure. In these 7 classification, this is the most unsymmetrical structure. Unsymmetrical means there is no symmetry. Just remember this, A is not equal to B, not equal to C. Alpha is not going to similar to beta, not going to similar to gamma. Okay, so A, maybe this A will be small, B will be large, C will be small, angles will be different. So that is known as triclinic. There is most unsymmetrical structure. Just remember this. In NEET exam, you can get this question, most unsymmetrical structures, and 4 options. Just click or tick the answer, that is triclinic. Then comes the edges. How to remember these edges? Just remember this. First you will write A is equal to B is equal to C. Simple. Then write A equal to B is not equal to C. Just there put one cross. Then both the crosses. A is not equal to B, not equal to C. Okay. And then opposite. Just take out that opposite. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Then वापस repeat that 3, 2, 1. Just repeat that. This will be similar to this. This will be similar to this. And this will be similar to this. I hope clarity मिल रही होगी. Just A equal to B equal to C. Simple. That is cubic. Tetragonal. A is equal to B not equal to C. Then A is not equal to B not equal to C. Then similarly, just remember this. A is not equal to B not equal to C. Just remember this. Then after that, A is not equal to B not equal to C. And then at last, similar to this, A equal to B equal to C. Okay. Just remember this. These 3 and these three are opposite of each other. Remember this. This three is same, this two is same, this one and this one is same, last one. Okay, and as we all know, triclinic is always unsymmetrical. So just remember this: A equal not equal to B, not equal to C. Simple, as simple. Next is, how can you remember these angles? Just remember these three ऊपर के जो और top threes are always similar. That is, alpha equal to beta equal to gamma is equal to 90 degree. If you are talking about monoclinic, then it will be alpha equal to beta, alpha equal to gamma equal to 90 degree, beta is not equal to 90 degree. If you are talking about hexagonal, alpha equal to beta is equal to 90 degree, this is not going to 90 degree. And the at last, alpha equal to beta is equal to gamma not equal to 90 degree. And we all know that triclinic is always unsymmetrical. So I hope you will remember this chart very easily, and this is important exam point of view. You will get this answer by triclinic. Just remember this ages, उससे questions मिल सकते हैं. You can get the question of monoclinic angles. Okay, so just remember this chart. This is very much important. The next is this point. Just remember this point also. I'll provide some trick और आगे हम इसके ऊपर discussion करने वाले हैं. In this lecture we are going to discuss on these topics. But remember this, there are totally, this cubic is going to be, Bravais lattice, this cubic is going to be simple cubic, body center and face center also. Okay, this tetragonal is going to be simple body center. This is going to be simple body center, face center, end center. This is going to be simple end center, simple cubic. Okay, so totally there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just remember this, there are total 14 crystal lattice. Okay, as we discussed, there are total same 7, but in practical we have totally 14. Just remember this question can be asked in your exams. Okay, I'll discuss on that topic. Just remember this, totally there are 7 crystal systems. As we discussed, these are 7 crystal systems, but there all 7 have some subtypes. 4 type of subtypes can be possible. Totally there, if you are talking about there are 7, उनके 4 subtypes हैं, so there should be always 28. There should be always 28 types. But in practical, till now, till 2020, we have discovered only 14. Okay, and 14 are remaining. Just remember this, there should be 28, as all 7 have 4 type, different 4 type of subtype, but at present we have discovered only 14, and these are 14 जो मैंने अभी count कराया, just we counted that. Okay, just remember this can be asked. And orthorhombic is a Rajnikant. Just remember this, he can do anything, he is all of them. That is simple, cubic, that is next is body center, face center, end center, and everything is present in only orthorhombic. Okay, I hope clear हो चुकी होंगी ये सब चीजें. Next, if you are talking about location of atoms in unit cell, then there will be a simple cubic, body center. Just remember, I am going to discuss all these, what are simple cubic, what are body center cubic, just going to discuss in detail. Okay, if you are talking about simple cubic, what are simple cubic? Simple cubic means that cubes have the 8 atoms on corners. Okay, and that is simple cubic. If you are talking about body centered, there will be 8 atoms on the corner, but 1 extra atom in the center. Just see this structure, 8 atoms as similar to simple cubic, but in simple cubic, if you put 1 atom in the center, there will be body center. Okay, if you are talking about face center, what are face center? There are totally faces. This is one face, as similar this is second face, third face. Totally there are 6 faces. So if there will be one face, if the atom is present all on the corners and also on the faces, 6 faces, then next that is known as face center. Just remember this. If you are talking about what are end center, as I discuss here, end center. So what do you mean by end center? That is, end center means that two faces, on that two faces, if they are opposite, याद रखना, just remember this, if on this face and if it is on this face, it can't be said as end center. End center means there should be opposite to each other faces. Atoms should be on 8 atoms is always present on the corner, but if it also presents on the edges, present on the faces, and they are opposite to each other, that is known as end center. I hope clear होगा यहाँ तक. Then if you are talking about in detail, how many corners are present, how many face centers atoms are present, how many body center how many atoms are present, in edge center how many atoms are present, we are going to discuss upon details. As we discussed lattice, what do you mean by lattice? This is lattice. Okay, in starting I have discussed this with you all, that is lattice. So we are going to discuss that lattice, how many lattice are present in simple face center, body center and end center. Okay, just let's going to start that. If you are talking about corner, there are totally 8 corners present in simple cubic and their arrangement is 1 by 8. There will be one question in your mind, how it is 1 by 8? Always remember this. If you are talking about this edge, just remember this. If you are talking about this edge, just see this is, the atom is always like this. It's only 1/8 part is in the contribution. Just remember this. Here one atom is present. Just remember this. It only 1/8 part is in contribution. Only 1/8 part is in contribution. So atom is 1 by 8 and there are totally how many atoms? 8 atoms are similarly present. So its answer will be on corner. Total will be 1. Just remember this. Okay. As totally 8 atoms are present, so we will write 8 and one atom is having 8th contribution, means only 8th part is inside the symbol structures. Okay, and other part is outside these structures, so it will be always 1. Okay, if you are talking about similarly for face center, as we all know, face center have the atoms on the corner. Just remember this. So corner will be 1 by 8, that will be totally 1. But if you are talking about faces, faces means this is the face. This is the face. So faces have the 1/2 contribution. Just remember this, faces have the 1/2 contribution. Faces means this is the first face of that cube. So faces have the 1/2 contribution. Just remember this, these are the atoms, these are the atoms, these are the atoms, these are the atom. If you are talking about that face, that one face also, there will be one atom. So there is a gap in between two atoms, but there is not any gap in that atom distribution. So always remember this is a face center and always face center have the contribution of 1/2. So just calculate that. 8 into 1 by 8, that is simply 1. That is simple all corners, for the corners, as it is also having corners. Then comes, it is also having edge. How many edges are present in a simple cube? There are totally 6 edges. Just remember this. There are totally 6 edges and its contribution of one edge is 1/2. The total will be 3. At last, we can conclude that 1 plus 3 is always 4. So, number of unit, just number of lattice point in face center is always 4. Just remember this. Okay. If you are talking about body center, simple. Body center means there one atom is present in the body also. So 8 into 1 by 8 equal to 1, that is simply for the corner, and one atom is present in the body also. Totally how many atoms total? That is 2. Okay. If you are talking about ages, ages are also similarly, contribution is 1 by 4. Just remember this, ages have the contribution 1 by 4. Total how many ages are present? 12 ages are present, and contribution is always 1 by 4. So that will conclude 3. And as we discussed, 8 into 1 by 8 is always present on the corners. So total 1 plus 3 is 4. So face center and end center have the 4 Z value. Just remember this, body center have the 2 and simple cube have the only 1 Z value. So for the summary we will discuss later on that. But if you are talking about simple cubic, just remember this, if you are talking about simple cubic, just we are going to discuss for the simple cubic. The contribution for the simple cubic, just remember this, these are the simple cubics, only 8 atoms are present on the corners and that are we are providing. just remember this, हमने यहाँ पे छोटा छोटा डॉट बनाया है, वो प्रॉपरली नहीं है, वो ऐसे नहीं होता है, वो ऐसे होता है. If you are talking about this line, the atom will be like this. They are touching with each other, and if they are touching with each other, there will be only R and R. Okay, line will be R and R. समझ में आ रहा है क्या चीजें मैं बताने की ट्राई कर रहा हूं? This is item. This should be like this only. This should be like this. You can see this. This is like this. Both the atoms are touching with each other. Okay, if they are touching with each other, if this is R and this is R, so total value of A will be 2R. Okay, just remember this in simple cubic. Next is Z value. Z value is also known as rank value. Just remember this, Z is also the rank. We are talking about rank. Okay, example is, if you are talking about simple cubic, as we discussed, there are totally 8 into contribution of 1 is 1 upon 8 and that will total 1. If you are talking about packing efficiency, what do you mean by packing efficiency? There are some questions asked according to this point of view. Just remember this, volume occupied by the sphere and total volume. Just if I explain this in form of example, आपको मिठाई वाले की दुकान पे मिठाई का जो डब्बा मिलता है, if you are going to buy sweets, the box of sweet is capable to handle that A upon 3, क्योंकि if you are talking about that box, that is a cube, okay, and that volume is A cube. Simple, clear. Then we are putting laddus in it. Okay, we are putting laddus in it. That laddus are the sphere, the volume occupied by the sphere and total volume provided by the box. Okay, simply remember this, if the box's capacity is 100 and after putting that laddus, you are fulfilling that space only 70%. So your packing efficiency will be 70 by total will be 100. Okay, is I'm clear? Okay, so packing efficiency on that point, just remember this, volume of cube is always A cube and volume of sphere, that is simple sphere, that one sphere, the volume of sphere is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Totally how many spheres are present in simple cube? Just remember this, 1, 2, 3, 4 and similarly back. If you are talking about a cube, just remember this, if you are talking about a cube, there are totally 8 atoms, as we all know. There are totally 8 atoms. So if you are talking about its volume, its total volume will be A cube. But if you are talking about simple atoms, that one atom is occupying how much volume. Just remember this, these are the laddus. Okay, so laddus का क्या होगा, laddus का नंबर कितना है टोटली 8 नंबर, तो z वैल्यू हमें पता रहना चाहिए, डेट इज 8 इंटू वन लड्डू का वॉल्यूम. What is the volume of one laddu, one sphere? That is 4/3 pi r cube. So packing efficiency will be, just remember this, this is for one sphere, total all sphere. So laddus का हुआ z, कितने लड्डू हुए नंबर, into one लड्डू का वॉल्यूम, that is 4/3 pi r cube, divided by total volume of cube occupied. जो हमें लड्डूस का डब्बा मिला, that box is a cube, and जो आपने लड्डूस रखा वो हुआ. सो आई होप क्लियरिटी यहाँ पे होगी. सो सिंपल फॉर्मूला फॉर द पैकिंग एफिशिएंसी विल बी दिस वन, दैट पैकिंग एफिशिएंसी विल बी z into 4/3 pi r cube divided by the total volume. Just remember this formula. This is basic and you will get the answer from this point. Okay, so if you are talking about packing efficiency in simple solid, simple cubic, then simple cubic we all know, just we discussed. In simple cubic there will be a equal to 2r, just we have discussed. If you are talking about this is the a, okay, then there will simple half, totally there are 2 half. Just remember this line, just line. So there are 2 spheres and they are r and r, so total line will be 2r, just we discussed. Okay, so in simple cubic z value is always 1, as we discussed, क्योंकि it's a simple cubic, that is 8 into 1/8. Simple cubic z value is 1 and a value is 2r. just put that values, cross that, cut कर दीजिए, r cube is cut, 2 is cut with 4 and you will get the answer, that is pi/6, and the packing efficiency will be for the simple cube will be 0.52. 0.52 means 52%. Okay, and if you are talking about this much is packed, just remember this, if your box mithai ka dabba, okay, that sweets box was having the capacity of 100%, in that you have put the laddus, you have put the atoms in simple cube, that are totally 8 atoms, just you have put the 8 laddus and that is occupying 52%. then how many space are remaining, how many voids are remaining? That empty space is 48%. just remember this, this is the question where the rankers can get the marks. In books you will get only these points, these are the points, that is known as packing efficiency, this much is packed by the laddus. Okay, but that khali space known as voids, how much void, how much percentage void is remaining, that is, just remember this, in simple cubic packing efficiency is 0.52, that is 52%, and khali space is 48%. Okay, then similarly if you are talking about body center, that is BCC, then packing efficiency उसके अंदर हम लोग देखते हैं, ट्राई करते हैं. देखिए, in the center there will be one atom, on the corners atoms are present. So if you are talking about radius, there should be r, r, r and r. So this is going to be totally 4r. Okay, and if it is 4r, this side is known as r, then you can conclude, just remember this, this side is 4r, this side is a, as we know, this side is no. So according to Pythagoras theorem you can conclude this side and this side will be a by root 3. ओके, सो आप फॉर्मूलाज के बेसिस पे रखिए और ऐसे ही हमने फाइंड कर लिया इसका, डेट इज 4r इज इक्वल टू a√3. ओके, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट बॉडी सेंटर की पैकिंग एफिशिएंसी एंड डिटेल में हम लोग बात करते हैं, तो z वैल्यू क्या होगा, 8 इंटू 1/8. सिंपल, क्यों, क्योंकि कॉर्नर्स पे एटम्स प्रेजेंट हैं, ऑन एवरी कॉर्नर देयर इज 8 एटम्स प्रेजेंट, तो कंट्रीब्यूशन इज 8, 1/8, दैट इज सिंपल. And that is also having one atom also in the center, and that contribution is totally 1, that one atom is having contribution of 1. So total answer will be that going to be 1 and this is going to be 1. So total in body center Z value, that is Ranker's value, is known as Z value is total 2. On that basis, if you are talking about packing efficiency, just put that Z value is 2. We have discussed that is A value, just we have discussed this A. Just remember this A will be 4R upon root 3. Okay, so that is we have taken there A is equal to 4R upon root 3. Just put the values in the formulas of packing efficiency which we have discussed earlier, and you will get the answer, that is 0.68. That is 68% is packed. Laddus are packed by the BCC, that is 68%. Just remember this. So how many voids will be present? How many khali space will be present? That should be always 32%. Just remember this. Okay, this can be the question in BCC. How many, what is the packing efficiency? Just remember this 68%. What will be the space or empty space or voids? That will be 32%. Next is, if you are talking about FCC, that is face center cube. As we all discussed, on the basis of face, just remember this is one face, this is second face. Totally there are 6 faces in a simple cube. Okay, so if on that basis, if you are going to find that diagonal relationship, there will be equal to A root 2. So just remember this, there are 4R. How many? You are counting this 4R? This is R, this is R, and this one atom, whole atom is present in the center, that is R plus R. So totally 4R equal to A root 2. Okay, on that basis just आप simply यहाँ पे formulas में changes कहाँ पे हुए? In BCC you will get that, just remember this, root 3 in BCC, and in FCC you will get root 2. This is the difference. Just remember this. This is this small difference in the formula, and relationship will be similar. If you are talking about phase center, what will be the Ranker's value, particle contribution, Z value क्या होगा इसका? That is 8 into 1 by 8 plus 6. There are totally 6 faces in a simple cube, and one face have the contribution, as we discussed earlier, one face have the contribution of 1 by 2. So this will be totally 1, and this is going to be 3. So total will be 4. So Z value in face center will be 4. On that basis you can find the packing efficiency. Just put the value of Z as 4 as we discussed, and A will be similar to just we discussed 4 upon root 2. Here FCC is there, so root 2. If you are talking about BCC, there should be root 3. Okay, just put that value and you will get the answer of packing efficiency as 0.74. That is 74% is packed. The box is packed by 74% laddus. If you are arranging that laddus in form of face center. Okay, is that clear? Okay, then what will be the voids or empty space? What will be the voids or empty space? 24% will be the voids or empty space. Just remember these both points, exam point of view, these are important. Just take a summary. For the simple cube, the relation should be 2R is equal to A. Rank or Z value will be 1, as we discussed, that is 8 into 1 by 8. And packing efficiency is 0.52. सेकेंड एक कॉलम बना लीजिए, that is voids और empty space. Empty space will be 48%. Okay, in BCC relation is simple as we discussed. Z value is 2 as we discussed, and packing efficiency is 68%. And if you are talking about voids, there will be 32% or empty space. If you are talking about FCC, the formula difference is root 3 and root 2. Just remember this only. As we discussed, face and all, Z value is 4 as we discussed earlier. Packing efficiency is 0.74, that is 74%. and if you are talking about empty space, that be contribution will be 24%. आई होप यहाँ तक क्लियर होगा सारी चीज़ें. देन हम लोग जाते हैं डेंसिटी की तरफ. चलिए चैप्टर आज पूरा खत्म करना है. अभी तक वीडियो पसंद आ रहा है ना, आपको समझ में आ रहा है जो चीज़ें मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ, अगर आपको समझ में आ रहा है, जस्ट लाइक दैट वीडियो एंड शेयर विथ एवरीवन. डेंसिटी मीन्स mass upon volume. Simple, mass upon volume is the formula of density. If you are talking about volume, this volume, so volume is always number of moles. Number of moles किस में होंगे? That is gram per mole. So mass, if you are talking about mass, that is mole, that is molecular mass upon number of moles. Just remember this, mass will be this one. And if you are talking about if total number 1, so at last just remember this density formula conclusion will be Z is equal, that is total mass is equal to Z into mNA. Here total mass, if you are talking about mass, you are getting Z is equal to mNA, and if you are talking about volume, simple volume of is A cube. So formula is going to be, formula will be this one, that is Z is equal to mass upon volume. This is the volume, this is the mass as we discussed. So density formula will be this one. And here is a golden point जो आपको याद रखना है for the questions. Numerical जैसे questions पूछे जाएंगे. If density you are taking or given in the question is in form of gram per centimeter cube, then हमेशा molecular mass always take this mass in form of gram per mole, and A, that is age length, is always in centimeter. Remember this. If this density is going to be kg per meter cube, then always take the mass in kg per mole, and A will be meter. This is simple. If density is gram, then mass is going to be gram, and this is going to be centimeter. Simple. If you are talking about density that is kg, then simply is mass going to be kg, and that age length is going to be in meter. Just remember this, unit conversions is very much important. Here one question is for you all. If the age length is 450 picometer and density is in gram per centimeter, as we discussed, gram per centimeter. Okay, here gram per centimeter, what will be the structure? Then आपको structure बताना है. As we discussed, this is in meter and this is gram per centimeter. This is gram per cent. If it is in centimeter, there should be age length should be in centimeter. If it is meter, then it should be in meter. तो कुछ ना कुछ हमें चेंजेस करने पड़ेंगे. चेंजेस क्या कर सकते हो आप? इसको ही हम सेंटीमीटर में कन्वर्ट करने की ट्राई करेंगे. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस. एज लेंथ इज इन 402 picometer. Picometer means 10 raised to power into 12. This is in meter. Just convert this in centimeter. Just multiply by 10 raised to power minus 2, and you will get plus 2, and you will get the answer. So now we have the unit in centimeter, and here is also in centimeter, so you can write your answer. आपका आंसर राइट निकलेगा फिर. ठीक है, just put that values and you will get the answer Z value as 4. Simple. Next is packing in solid. Square close packing. What is packing in solid? Just we are going to discuss upon square close packing. If you are talking about one dimension, there one dimension means simply one direction. If you are talking about x-axis, if you are talking about y-axis, if you are talking about z-axis, there should be only one direction. So if you are talking about x-axis, atoms are only arranged on x-axis. Simple line, there will be a straight line. याद रखना इतना. If you are talking about two dimension, then this will be the arrangement. Atoms will be like this, atoms will be like this. Okay, this is x-axis and y-axis, two dimension. If you are talking about two dimension arrangements, this can be the two dimension arrangement. Just remember this. आपने क्या किया? Atoms रखे, फिर atoms उनके ऊपर, फिर atoms ऊपर ऊपर. सेम अरेंजमेंट है, एक के ऊपर एक रखा है, मतलब ए टाइप अरेंजमेंट है. Just remember this, one atom is connected with how many atoms? 4 atoms. So coordination number will be 4. Coordination number means one atom is connected with how many atoms? So in 2 dimension, coordination number is 4. Coordination number is 4. If you are talking about in 1 dimension, the coordination number will be, if you are talking about this, is connected with 2. So coordination number is 2. Okay. Just remember these fundas, very simple fundas, एग्जाम में पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में भी इंपॉर्टेंट कभी कभी हो जाते हैं. Packing in solids, if you are talking about hexagonal close packing, what is hexagonal close packing? Then hexagonal close packing is have, as the name suggests, hexagonal. There will be 6 coordination number. Okay. Detail, if you are talking about in detail, just remember this. This is the arrangement. One atom is connected with totally 6 atoms, 6 molecules. 1 molecule, 2 molecule, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Totally it is connected with 6 molecule, and so coordination number is 6. But if you are talking about A type, B type, A type, B type, A type, there is difference. This is the line, then this is different, this layer is different, this layer is different, this layer is different. So AB टाइप की अरेंजमेंट अगर बात करते हो तो इसके अंदर मतलब कॉन्ट्रैक्शंस अलग आपको मिल सकते हैं, डायमेंशंस अलग मिलेंगे. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट AB टाइप, देयर शुड बी ऑलवेज formation of 6, that is coordination number will always have the 6. Just remember this. If you are talking about 2 dimension AB type, the coordination number will be always 6 as it is connected with 6 atoms. Okay. Packing efficiency in 3 dimension. If you are talking about 3 dimension, that is square close packing, we are also known as, this is also known as square close packing. If you are 3 dimension, okay, we are taking the example AA type arrangement. AA type means the layer should be similar. Okay, then क्या होगा 3 dimension में? If you are talking about AA type dimension, there will be arrangement, always their connection should be, coordination number क्या होगा वो हमारे दिमाग में आना चाहिए. तो हमेशा याद रखना, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट AA टाइप अरेंजमेंट, देयर विल बी ऑलवेज coordination number will be always 6. Just remember this. This is the question which is always asked from past 4 to 5 years in NEET examination. The question is always like this: HCP, hexagonal close packing, have the coordination number of how many atoms? An example is 1, 2, 4, 6. And the answer is always 6. Just remember this, as it is always forming cube in it. ठीक है, तो क्यूब फॉर्म होगा तो 6 के साथ कनेक्ट होने पे ही क्यूब फॉर्मेशन होता है. ठीक है, दैट इज पैकिंग इन 3 डायमेंशन हेक्सागोनल क्लोज पैकिंग एज वी डिस्कस. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस. अगर हम लोग टॉप व्यू और अप व्यू की बात करते हैं तो पूरा अलग रहता है. टॉप व्यू एंड अप व्यू इज टोटली डिफरेंट. टॉप व्यू आप देखोगे तो आपको ऐसे दिखेगा, और साइड व्यू की बात करोगे तो आपको ऐसे दिखेगा हेक्सागोनल क्लोज पैकिंग के अंदर. ठीक है, डिटेल में इसकी बात करते हैं तो ऐसा कुछ दिखता है. इसका कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर कैसे होगा? दिस अरेंजमेंट इज नोन एज AB टाइप. ठीक है, याद रखना इस चीज को, AB अलग अलग है. इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस एटम, just we are going to discuss upon this atom. What will be the coordination number of this atom? This is connected with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, with that it is also connected with 7, 8 and 9. And as we discussed on the above also, there it is, as it is AB type. If you are talking about this atom, that above ऊपर भी उसके 3 पॉइंट होंगे तो वहां पे भी वो 3 कनेक्टेड होगा. ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है ये चीज? तो यहाँ पे 6 कनेक्ट हुआ, यहाँ पे 3 कनेक्शन हुआ, एंड ऊपर भी ऐसे ही 3 कनेक्शंस होंगे. तो टोटली इस एटम के साथ कितने कनेक्टेड हैं? 3 अपर, 3 लोअर, मिडल 6. So totally there are total connection will be 12. Just remember this. This is very much important. In if you are talking about AB connection in hexagonal close packing, coordination number will be 12. If you are talking about AA connection in hexagonal close packing, coordination number will be 6. This is very much important in exam point of view. Questions can be asked from this point. Next is, what do you mean by voids? Voids is also always asked in the question exams. So what are the voids? As we discussed, simple close packing and all, hexagonal close packing, 74% hexagonal close packing as we discussed earlier. Voids are the empty space. If you are talking about this, so here this is an empty space. This empty space is known as voids. Voids can be eliminated, और कैसे हम उसको निकालते हैं? This is small r divided by capital S. Small r means simple एक छोटे से एटम का रेडियस और ये पूरे मॉलिक्यूल का रेडियस. ओके. Voids are of different type. If you are talking about different type of voids, first is trigonal voids. Trigonal voids means three spaces are arranged. Three spherical spheres are arranged. Then there will be a simple, this gap. This gap is known as trigonal void. Okay. And coordination number for trigonal void is always 3. Then tetrahedral void. There will be another void that is known as tetrahedral void. What are tetrahedral voids? Just remember this, three spheres are arranged and in between there is one void, as we discussed, that is trigonal void. To fulfill, to cover this trigonal void, we are putting one atom also on that top, and that forms the tetrahedral void. Just remember this. This also forms the tetrahedral voids. So tetrahedral voids means this always be like this, three atoms, and on the top there will be one atom. Okay? So it always forms the structure like tetrahedral. Just remember this, and this. So structure will be like this, or it always forms the tetrahedral structure. Okay? Just remember this. So this is known as tetrahedral voids. Okay, tetrahedral voids is always seen in FCC also. The Z value is, as we discussed earlier, tetrahedral voids कहाँ पे देखने मिलेंगे? तो याद रखना, number of tetrahedral voids is always 8. In FCC, Z value is 4 and tetrahedral voids is 8. जस्ट इसको क्लैरिफिकेशन के लिए हम थोड़ा डिटेल में बात करते हैं इसके बारे में. Just see this cube, simple cube. Okay, this cube, if you are talking about face center, just take one face. Just we are taking this face. Okay, so if you are talking about this face, that face diagonal will be like this. Okay, the face diagonal will be like this only, na? Face diagonal will be like this. This is R, this is R and R, and this is R. Totally 4R. As we discussed, FCC के अंदर 4R हमें मिला था. So Z value is always, remember this, is 4. That is connected with 4 atoms. But if you are talking about how many voids, so voids will be, as we discussed, these R, R, R and R. So this and this both will form always tetrahedral void. Okay, this is one phase. If you are talking about this one phase, Z वैल्यू हमारी क्या होती है? FCC में 4 होती है. मैंने 1 के लिए बात किया, तो 4 के लिए क्या हो जाएगा? 8. तो रिमेंबर दिस, इन FCC देयर आर टोटल 8 टेट्राहेड्रल वॉइड्स. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस. ओके, सो टेट्राहेड्रल वॉइड्स कैसे आप निकाल सकते हो इन FCC? 2 into Z नंबर आप सिंपली निकाल सकते हो. ठीक है, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट SCP, Z नंबर इज 6, so tetrahedral voids will be 12. Just remember this, tetrahedral voids is the double of Z value. Just Z value into 2 कर लीजिए, आपको tetrahedral voids मिल जाएंगे. Then is octahedral void. What do you mean by octahedral void? Octahedral voids means 3 spheres are arranged on that opposite. देखिए ये opposite sphere आते हैं, उसके ऊपर रखे जाते हैं, और that void will form between them is known as octahedral void. Okay, and octahedral means, just remember this, 6 spheres are arranged and between them a space is void is formed. That is octahedral void. If you are talking about FCC and all, just remember this, there is always 2 connections. just remember this, as we discuss in this, there is always connection of tetrahedral voids, जो डबल हो जाता है z का, पर यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. octahedral voids is always similar. So for the if you are talking about octahedral void, how to calculate octahedral void? Just this is the phase into 1 plus 4. ये हम FCC की बात कर रहे हैं, तो Z वैल्यू इज टोटली 4, जो हम पहले पढ़ के आ चुके हैं. एंड ऑलवेज एज वी डिस्कस HCP, as we discuss this form tetrahedral void, this form tetrahedral void. So one phase is always having 2 tetrahedral void and 1 octahedral void. So just remember this. If you are talking about one structure, if you are talking about Z value is 4, one structure, then tetrahedral void there will be always double 8, क्योंकि एक लाइन पे 2 tetrahedral voids बनते हैं. और if you are talking about octahedral void, only 1 octahedral void, मतलब 4 होगा इसका. समझ रहे हो इस चीज़ को? अगर समझ रहे हो तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. नेक्स्ट इज इंटरफेस, that is defects. We are going to talk about defects. What are defects? So defect means कोई वैल्यू या कुछ गायब हो जाना, या अपने मॉलिक्यूल्स को जो voids है ना, जैसे कि हमने बात किया, just we discuss that number of voids, that void में दूसरे particles आके arrange हो जाए, that will always forms defects. So we are going to discuss upon that also. Classification of defects. There are 2 type of defects: stoichiometric defect, non-stoichiometric defects. What are stoichiometric defects? Stoichiometric defects means that they do not disturb the stoichiometry. Do not disturb the stoichiometry means they never change the structure of molecule. जैसे कि आप बात करते हो डोर जो है आपका, वो फॉर्म होगा छोटे छोटे स्मॉल मॉलिक्यूल्स ऑफ सिंपल एटम से बना होगा. ठीक है. इफ देयर विल बी अ स्टोकियोमेट्रिक डिफेक्ट इन दैट डोर, then its structure can't be changed. That is known as stoichiometric defect. If structure is changed because of, if you are talking about plastic को आप क्या करो, बॉईल कर दीजिए या गर्म कीजिए तो उसका स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो जाता है. It change this shape. That is known as non-stoichiometric defect. In stoichiometric, shape is not going to disturb. In non-stoichiometric, shape is going to disturb easily. 2 types of defect in stoichiometry: Schottky and Frankel. We are going to discuss upon that also. What do you mean by Schottky? Schottky means there will be missing of cation and anion in equal form. There will be always missing of cation and anion. यहाँ पे correction है, ये correction कर लीजिए. If you are talking about this and this, if these both are missing, positive and negative both are missing, then that will be known as Schottky defect. In Schottky defect, just remember these examples: NaCl, KCl, AgBr. They forms Schottky defect. Means positive and negative ions are removed from the structure. Okay. तो ये चीज़ आपको याद रखना है. Just remember this. And if these atoms are removed, इसकी density जो है वो कम हो जाएगी. In Schottky defect, mass is going to be reduced. If you are talking about Frankel defect means an atom, यहाँ पे होना चाहिए था एक आयन, वो आयन इंटरस्टिशियल स्पेस में जो voids है उसके अंदर चला जाता है. ठीक है. And that is known as Frankel defect. Example is ZNS, AgCl, AgBr. Just remember this. This is very much important question. AgBr. AgBr is only one example that is in Frankel defect also and forming Schottky defect also. So there will be one question: AgBr follows Frankel defect, Schottky defect, interstitial defect, or Schottky and Frankel defect. So D option is correct. Schottky and Frankel दोनों को follow करता है. Okay, just remember this. AgBr follows both type of defect. And then what is non-stoichiometry? Non-stoichiometry means that can disturb the stoichiometry. As we discussed, plastic shape is going to change. Okay. Example is metal excess, metal deficiency. At the starting of the lecture, मैंने आपको क्या बताया था, मेटल एक्सेस क्या होता है और मेटल क्या होता है, ये चीज बताया था. मेटल इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस, मैटर इज ऑलवेज पॉजिटिव इन नेचर, जैसे कि हमने स्टार्टिंग लेक्चर में बात किया. ओके, तो जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस. ऑन दैट बेसिस वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस मेटल एक्सेस डिफेक्ट. मेटल एक्सेस डिफेक्ट मीन्स ड्यू टू एनायन वैकेंसी, ड्यू टू कैटायन वैकेंसी, ये हो सकता है. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस. If you are talking about anionic vacancy, anion means a simple anion is going to be removed. Just remember this, there should be one anion, but that anion is removed, and that if that anion is removed, if you are talking about this, just remember this, positive, negative. This is positive is metal as we discussed, and this is non-metal. हमें पता है metal, we are going to discuss upon metal excess defect. Metal excess defect we are going to discuss. So here it is 50%, it is 50%. If we remove one electron from this, this is going to be 49%, and this is always going to be 50%. So here we are forming metal excess. Metal excess हमेशा दिमाग में ये रखना, metal excess means metal extra add नहीं करते, हम क्या करते हैं, सामने वाले को कमजोर कर देते हैं. मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को हम रिमूव कर रहे हैं और इसकी वजह से मेटल जो है, मेटल अमाउंट मेटल की जो है वो इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. डेट फॉर्म्स मेटल एक्सेस. जस्ट रिमूव द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. इलेक्ट्रॉन जहां से भी रिमूव होंगे, याद रखना डेट साइट इज नोन एज एफ सेंटर और कलर सेंटर भी बोला जाता है. दिस इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज due to extra cation. Yes, extra cation, yes, can be possible. If you add extra positive charge, then yes, it is simply possible कि metal excess can be there. ठीक है, so it follows Frankel defect, just remember this, and it follows Schottky defect. ये दोनों के एग्जाम्पल्स हैं, उसके जैसा ही सिमिलर होता है. just remember this, Zn के अंदर एग्जाम्पल आपने क्या किया, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्स्ट्रा ऐड करके रखे हुए हैं. ओके, The next is metal deficiency. What is metal deficiency? As the name suggests, metal की amount जो है कम हो जाना. Just remember this. There should be 100% Fe 50% होना चाहिए था, ऑक्सीजन 50% होना चाहिए था, but here the amount is lower than this. F जो है 1 होना चाहिए था, ऑक्सीजन भी 1 होना चाहिए था, but amount of metal is lower, and this is known as metal deficiency. Just remember this. ओके, जहाँ पे Fe की जगह पे Fe+2 की जगह पे Fe+3 लेके आ जाओ तो उनकी साइज अलग अलग होती है. द साइज इज वेरी मच डिफरेंस, तो देयर कैन बी मेटल डेफिशिएंसी इफेक्ट कैन बी सी. ओके, तो यहाँ पे हमने बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इफेक्ट्स के बारे में बात कर लिया. देन वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अपॉन लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, एंड दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिकल प्रॉपर्टी. व्हाट आर कंडक्टर्स? कंडक्टर्स पहले जानने से पहले हमें जानना पड़ेगा व्हाट आर बैंड्स. देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ बैंड्स. फर्स्ट इज बैलेंस बैंड, नेक्स्ट इज कंडक्शन बैंड. दिस इज नोन एज बैलेंस बैंड, लोअर बैंड इज नोन एज बैलेंस बैंड, अपर बैंड इज नोन एज कंडक्शन बैंड. If an electron from this valence band jumps into conduction band, then electricity can be passed. Just see this. This is simple phenomena. आप ऐसे ही सोचिए, ऐसे ऐसे ये आगे चलता चला जाएगा और यहाँ से यहाँ तक इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आपकी पास करवा सकते हो आप. बैलेंस बैंड टू कंडक्शन बैंड, फिर दिस विल एक्ट एज बैलेंस बैंड टू कंडक्शन बैंड, देन दिस विल एक्ट एज बैलेंस बैंड, दिस विल बी कंडक्शन बैंड. और ऐसे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आपकी इलेक्ट्रॉन की वजह से मूव होती रहती है. ओके, दैट इज पॉसिबल इन ओनली कंडक्टर्स. सो इट इज बैलेंस बैंड एंड कंडक्शन बैंड. Then comes this energy gap. Just remember this, there is always a gap between valence band and conduction band. That gap is known as valency band. That is simple gap, और आप बोल सकते हो इसको, ये गैप जो होते हैं उनकी बेसिस पे ही, ऑन दैट बेसिस वी आर गोइंग टू क्लासिफाई कंडक्टर, इंसुलेटर एंड ऑल. ओके, एग्जाम्पल ऑफ कंडक्टर इज iron, copper. Just remember this, here the gap is overlap. Overlap means they are overlapping with each other. Valence band gap and conduction band gap is overlapping with each other, so electron can easily jump from valence band to conduction band. So conductors can conduct the electricity, इसमें से electricity pass हो सकती है. If you are talking about insulator, that band, that energy band or forbidden gap इसको भी बोलते हैं, that gap is known as forbidden gap also, energy gap also, is very much large. Because of very much large, electron can't jump from valence band to conduction band. So electricity can't be possible to conduct in conductors. Examples are glass or rubber. After applying heat also, electron will try to jump, but it can't cross that barrier. That forbidden gap or gap can't be fulfilled. If you are talking about semiconductor, as the name suggests, semi means half conductor. It will show like conductor, some properties will be like conductor, but just remember this gap is not that much large or that much small. That simply, if an electron is there, it can't go easily from valence band to conduction band, but after applying heat, that can cross from valence band to conduction band, and that is known as semiconductor. So in semiconductor, if you apply heat, there will be conduction of electricity. In insulator, after applying heat or anything, कोई भी जादू कर लो आप, it can't be go from valence band to conduction band. And in conductors, there is no energy gap as they both are overlapping each other. Then easily electron can transfer from valence band to conduction band. Okay, and this is possible by applying heat. और अगर आप हीट नहीं करना चाहते हो तो क्या कर सकते हो, उसके अंदर कुछ इम्प्योरिटी ऐड करते हैं, कुछ मेटल हम ऐड करते हैं कि वो मेटल की वजह से वो मूवमेंट हो पाए, एंड दैट एडिशन, एक्स्ट्रा एडिशन इज नोन एज इम्प्योरिटी एडिशन, एंड दैट इम्प्योरिटी एडिशन मेथड इज नोन एज डॉपिंग. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस, देयर आर सम डॉपिंग जिसकी वजह से सेमीकंडक्टर के अंदर कंडक्शन हो पाती है. ठीक है, एग्जाम्पल्स आर सिलिकॉन एंड जर्मेनियम. If you are talking about impurities, what are impurities? This is silicon and germanium as we discussed. These are acting as semiconductor. If you add 13 group or 14 group electrons elements, that is इनको अगर ऐड करते हो, इनको ऐड करते हो तो कुछ ना कुछ देखने मिलेगा. If you add this 13 group, it will act as p type, that is positive type, p type. इफ यू ऐड 15 का अगर आप ऐड करते हो इसके अंदर तो इट विल एक्ट एन टाइप. इसको हम डिटेल में बात करते हैं. एन टाइप इम्प्योरिटी क्या होती है? एज वी डिस्कस, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एन टाइप देन यू हैव टू ऐड दी 15 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, 15 ग्रुप एलिमेंट्स उसके अंदर आपको ऐड करना पड़ेगा. सो सिलिकॉन के अंदर अगर आप AS ऐड करते हो, ठीक है, एज वी नो 15 ग्रुप मीन्स 2, 8 and 5. outermost orbit में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हैं? 5 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर प्रेजेंट इन outermost orbit. ओके, एंड सिलिकॉन इज ऑलरेडी हैव 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. सो इफ यू अटैच दिस विथ दैट, there will be an extra electron as silicon is only have the 4 electrons and it requires only 4 electron to complete this outermost orbit. That is octet rule. But after applying, as we are going to add 4 electron is going to bond, 4 electron जो आएंगे यहाँ से, that is going to bond with that 4 electron of silicon. But there will be 1 electron extra, and that will 1 extra electron act as impurity in semiconductor, and that will try to move from valence band to conduction band. I hope यहाँ पे clear होगा. Next, if you are talking about p type, as we discussed, in p type just remember this 13 group elements are arranged. in 13 group elements अगर उनको हम डालते हैं तो देखिए, just remember this, there are only 3 electrons, they have the 4 electrons, total will be 7. there is one formation of hole, and if there is a hole in physics, अगर आप पढ़ के भी आए हो तो ये चीज़ पता होगा, to fulfill that hole 1 electron will come To fulfill that hole, one electron will come. अगर सोचिए इसने दे दिया एक इलेक्ट्रॉन, तो फुलफिल दैट होल, वन इलेक्ट्रॉन विल कम. ऐसे ऐसे कंडक्ट करके होल को बढ़ते बढ़ते इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्शन होती रहेगी. आई होप यहाँ पे सारी चीज़ें मैंने क्लियर कर दिया है. ऑल टाइप ऑफ कंडक्टर्स डिटेल में सारी चीज़ें हमने बात कर ली हैं. एट लास्ट इट्स अ रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू, just join my telegram channel, that is Get a Reaction, and there you can get the PDF of this lecture and in future lectures also. And हमारे चैनल पे जितने भी ट्रिक्स हैं, 100 ट्रिक्स एंड ऑल PDFs, 15-year question paper, daily questions, and everything is present on Telegram channel. 500 students, above 500 students or 600 students, they are connected with us on Telegram. Just open the Telegram app and search Get a Reaction and join that Telegram app. और description में भी आपको एक link मिल जाएगी. From that you can join. And on 24th you will get this type of lecture whole from basic to advanced of hydrogen peroxide sharp at 9 PM. So just subscribe the channel. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and share with everyone.